Hello. Uh, y'all may know me or not, but I'm gonna just stay unknown for now. But I just want to come out and explain why ITM is dying and what really happened behind the scenes, and to show y'all. Uh, I am not a part of the community anymore, and I kind of was a crucial part in it. But I'm gonna just explain the part now, cause I just made a whole like 10-minute long video and the audio didn't save, so I'm not ready to do all that. So I'm gonna just start to the point. So basically, idea. The problem with this game, we'll do section one. Uh, Laziness with developers. The staff there were very lazy. Like, especially the owner, which I understand he doesn't really know how to code. Noah, that's the owner of the game. He necessarily doesn't know how to code well. So, it's understandable, but not understandable at the same time. But the community had a lot of bias. The staff members were horrible. The game was poorly paced. A lot of things were just sneak peek just to be never finished necessarily. Like a lot of things were started just to not be finished. But also other than that mostly no one would pay developers, mostly Chapster, the former owner of the game, to work on the game, which Chapster before he left canonically said that he don't want to work on games that really are modded. He want to work on games that's mostly his. So he already does not really like working on the game, but he's only working on it because I think Noah pays him or they're friends. So it's canonically just a disconnection. And a lot of the time, Noah or any other staff member that you're trying to get on talk like you try to tell them like, oh, this needs to be balanced. Oh, this needs to be fixed. They'll usually get mad. Like I would bring up so much obvious balance changes or fixes, and they'll just get mad, or they'll just try to say, "I'm a general nuisance." It's that and the third, but like at the same time, it's just like they gave so much people chances. This I'm not even going to say it's one person. Just know the staff in this community is very biased. They're not good working at all, and that's the second section we'll get into. But lazy working. I'm not gonna lie. Staff here, they will say they will fix something and never fix it. And that is the complete problem with this game. Like I said before, you'll say like, oh nah, this needs to be fixed, that needs to be fixed. But at the same time, it's like they don't care. They don't. They work on stands and say, oh, we'll fix that later. That's not really a priority. Okay, so then why are you working on the game? That does not make the game look good whatsoever. I don't understand. Like, y'all are for the money at the end of the day. Like, this isn't even a passive project anymore. It's just literally a project that they need to use for money. So, other than that, they're just very lazy. They don't feel like working on things that they don't have motivation for, which is cool and all. But like, if you want to work on a game, and you have to actually pay people to help you work on it, that's not a good thing. You have to be on top, or at least somewhat like frequent. The bias in the community. The bias in this community, which is Section 3, is terrible. The bias is so evident. If you were there around, like, I'd say, like, summertime 2023, wait, yeah, I say summertime 2023, you would know why the bias would be bad. I'm gonna just say from my perspective, I don't know how about anybody else, but I just feel like the bias in this community is very terrible. I'd say this one person in this community got like 10 chances and said multiple bad things. But let's say someone like me or someone like, I don't know, somebody else or you watching this, if you said something like that, you'd be instantly removed, which is very like sad and bad. It makes the community look bad. It makes someone wants to be in like the Discord. So you're better off just playing the game. And also, What else is a problem? Section 4. The poor marketing. I feel like they shouldn't have shown a lot of stats that they showed that was unreleased. Like Tuskegee 4. If they knew they weren't going to release it soon, don't show it at all. And to be honest with y'all, Tuskegee 1 through 3, well, I guess you could say 4, it's literally finished. Tuskegee 4 right now can be released if it really wants to. It has a beatdown. It has a beatdown. Tusk in general can be literally fixed. It has a beatdown. It's just broken. All you had to do was fix it up a little bit, and boom, it quite literally is finished. I don't know why they're not releasing the stat. But, that's not either here or there. Other than that, the marketing is just, I don't know why they allowed admins, I don't know why they allowed admins to show the stuff that they usually show of the admin specs and stuff that players do they necessarily weren't ever going to get. I feel like stuff like that is allowed because they're not going to get it. It's mostly meant for admins and bots, which is very understandable. Uh, Other than that, I feel like that's really the end. The community fell off because the lack of motivation and the bias in the community. I'm not gonna talk about my personal experience because I've seen a lot, but I necessarily really do not care about this community as I did before, and I'm moving on. Me and my sister will move on, and I think that's just the end of it. Catch y'all on the brief side.